Right, so here's the second video on matrices, and in this video we're going to discuss addition and subtraction of matrices. So the important thing here is that if you're going to add or subtract matrices, they must be of the same order. Okay, so you couldn't add, say, a 4 by 2 and a 4 by 3 matrix together. They both have to be of the same order. Here we have a surf shop which is selling caps, okay, and this shows the shop sales over the month in the store, this one, and here's so that's it in the shop, the retail store, and the internet sales are shown here. Alright, so for this store owner to decide the total sales, they'd add the sales in the shop to the sales on the internet. And they're both 3 by 2 matrices, so we can add them up because they're of the same order. Okay, and it's really as simple as this. We just add the elements that are in the same, we add the entries that are the same elements. So row 1, column 1, 18 and 15 go together to make 33. 8 and 10 go together to make 18, and so forth. So we can show using colour coding this one plus this one gives that entry, and so forth. 14 and 32 make 46. Right, so that's how we do the adding of the matrices. It's really quite simple. So if we have a look at this one, there's a fault in the caps, and this some have to be returned. Here's a matrix showing the returns. Okay, so here were the total sales over on this one. All right, now there's actually a mistake here. That should be a minus there. I was a little bit thrown by that. So we're going to subtract that off it because these caps didn't get sold. So this shows the matrix subtraction. 33 take 5 works exactly the same way as addition, except with subtraction. Okay, and then as another example, 40 take 10 gives 30, and so forth. Okay, so it's really pretty simple stuff. Now, you might want to pause the video at this stage and have a go at these examples. Then I'll have a go at them. Okay, so this one here. First one is 15 plus 5, which gives 20. I'll do a bit of colour coding here. Okay, 18 plus 23, which gives 41. (21) and 14 give 35. 16 and 10 give 26. 31 and 18 give 59. And last but not least, 14 and 22 add up to 36. Okay, so there's the answer to that one. Okay, I'll do this next one quite quickly. 4 take 2 is 2, 6 take 4 is 2, 1 take 0 is 1, 3 take negative 2. What do we get there? 3 take negative 2 is 3 plus 2 makes 5. All right, now this last one's interesting. What we need to decide is what matrix would go in this spot so that this matrix plus this one would add up to that. Okay, so as an example, we're going to have 18 plus something is going to give 63. Okay, so what number would you need to add to 18 to make it into 63? Well, a little bit of algebra here. Rather than calling that something, we'll call it x, an unknown. And you guys would remember from your studies of algebra we want to make x the subject of this equation, so we're going to take that 18 over and it becomes a negative 18. So x equals 63, take 18. So what does that give us? 48. So that means that the first element of this matrix, row 1, column 1, would need to be 48, because then 18 plus 48 would give 63. Okay, you might want to pause the video and see if you can work out what all the others are. Okay, 25 plus something gives 29. It's got to be 4. 32 and 12 make 44. Now this last one's interesting. 14 and something makes 32. Oh, actually it's not all that interesting. Let's see, it would be 18. 18. So that is matrix A. So A is, in fact, one thing I forgot to mention, A is a matrix. So we've got to decide what matrix goes in that place. Okay, so you might want to pause the video now and have a go at this this cafe example. So I'll try it after you've had a go at it. Right, so this can be tricky to work through, but if we have a look at it, what they're saying here is that in the morning, these are like the leftovers. Okay, so these are left over from yesterday, but this business is still going to sell this stuff even though it's left over from yesterday. They don't want to waste that. In the morning, new fresh stuff is delivered. That's down here. Okay, so once we want to find out how much stock do we have in total once that delivery's been made. So of course, we're going to use matrix addition to do that. So we'll add these matrices. Okay, so you can have a go at that. Pause the video if you want. Okay, now I'm going to do it. 54, 7. Okay, so the total stock, oops, hold on, what have I got there? That should be 33, sorry. Okay, so the total stock, the penny farthing has 33 tarts, 54 lamingtons and 47 Danish pastries, and the Rosella Cafe has 45 tarts, 41 lamingtons and 33 Danish pastries. So if there was enough room, I'd write that out there. So on the test, you guys would need to interpret this matrix. But that was just in words that time. Okay, so we'll stop there. You guys can go and try the questions from the booklet now.